Hello, welcome to 2Guys 2Critical, the show where we rip into a lot of crap that we hate. But sometimes we praise good things. This is my friend Benny. I'm Luke.
How you doing?
And this show is all about sequels.
Sequels!
I picked good sequels. He's just gonna talk about stuff.
Sequels!
I'm gonna talk about sequels I like. I think the whole job of a sequel is to take the first movie and to make it better. Somehow. My first pick goes to Terminator 2. Come with me if you want to live.
Yeah.
How do you not love Terminator 2? This is one of the most action-packed, explosive shoot-'em-up movies with cyborg robots and time traveling ever made.
Quick game. Watch it right now, like, you know, in a couple of days or whatever, and don't look at when it was made. See if you can guess.
Don't look. You're cheating.
Yeah. It's not on the front cover, though.
It could be. So if you like Arnold Schwarzenegger, which you better, or you shouldn't be watching our show.
Do you know who James Cameron is?
Oh my gosh.
No.
I'm going to talk a lot about James Cameron today.
Yeah.
He made Terminator 2, and that's my first pick for best sequel.
Mine. I'm going to start talking right about why we're making so many sequels. I really don't understand why there's so many amazing books, literature to read that they could make into movies that are totally worth watching. And even if they wanted to do remakes, there's so many movies that they could remake from like the 30s, 40s, 50s that would be so amazing if they would do it right.
Remake something old, not a movie from the 80s.
Yeah, or the 90s, and just let's make a sequel of a movie we made last year and keep making more sequels. I'm tired of it.
I'm sick of it.
And I'm not talking about Avengers, which Avengers is a sequel, really. Many of you would say, no, it's the first one. No, you're wrong.
Or it could be a sequel to a lot of other movies.
I don't know. Yeah, it's
all mushed into one.
Yeah, which is a good idea. I thought it was a cool idea. It makes sense to do that. But first of all, Avengers, it wasn't a good movie. The effects of it was amazing, and that's why I bought it, because it was just fun to watch. But the story idea was lame. Basically just took two amazing scenes and put them together and said, okay, what are we gonna do? Let's just, there we go. I mean, really, the bad guy comes and we're gonna fix the ship, and the Hulk is gonna kill us all.
I thought you were gonna say the Hulk is fixing the ship.
Yeah, well, no. So I don't. Yeah, that movie was badly done. And badly told. It was just fun to watch and definitely fun to see all the characters together. All right, next one for you, Luke. Luke's number 2.
All right. Now again, I'm only talking about sequels that are actually really good. Another James Cameron classic. Aliens. What do you mean they cut the power, man? They're animals. James Cameron knows how to make a sequel.
He does.
And if you want to make one, you better listen to what he says, because he knows what he's talking about.
Avatar 2, can't wait.
Oh, jeez.
I'm underwater. This is me swimming.
And again, don't look at the year.
Maybe you're not.
Just
maybe
don't look at it.
Maybe you don't.
Just go watch Aliens. Just go do it.
Remember how he told you to watch Alien?
Yeah, you better have done that by now.
Aliens.
There's more of them.
Plural.
They're everywhere.
The sequel.
They're animals, man. Another one?
Sure.
Right off the bat.
Why not?
Dawn of the Dead. One of the best sequels ever. Sequel to Night of the Living Dead. Came out in the 60s. This one came out in the 70s.
So you mean it was after?
It was after. It came out after, and it pushed the limits as far as they could go. It was in color. They had bigger locations, better acting, better effects, more zombies, a crazier story, and now this time they even have a whole backstory of like hidden narrative, like commercialism and consumerism. Basically, people are zombies.
Agendas. We are zombies.
We are zombies.
That's a good movie. I watched it, enjoyed it for what it was.
It's awesome.
Alright, so now I'm going to talk about a set of sequels that I love. James Bond. Yes. I love James Bond movies. And I'm telling you right now, can you guess who my favorite James Bond actor is?
Is it Sean Connery?
You cheater. Yes, it is Sean Connery. But I don't know. There's just something about those movies. The way that they were made, I just loved them. I love the classic feel of them. Dr. No is one of my favorite movies. And I love that they just kept going. From Russia with Love, Goldfinger, Thunderball. They were all so good. Roger Moore, he's not my favorite. But they're still a lot of fun to watch. There's there's 20 of them right now. I love them, so I love watching them. They're so much fun to watch because you can't take them seriously, and that's what you gotta do. If you're gonna start watching James Bond movies, you can't take them seriously.
That's part of the problem with the new Daniel Craig ones, though. They're trying to make it serious.
But that's why I like them.
I still have to see Skyfall.
I'm all mixed up.
I was not happy with Quantum Leap.
Quantum of Solace.
I love Quantum Leap.
I did. Skyfall was done excellently. Skyfall was like a prequel to Dr. No, pretty much.
Does he fall from the sky?
Moving right along. Luke.
Yes.
What's your next movies?
I'm almost out of movies. Alright, arguably one of the greatest sequels ever. Empire Strikes Back. What can you say about Empire?
Nerd alert.
Yeah, okay. One of the reasons why I think this was so popular is because it wasn't directed by George Lucas. Irvin Kershner directed this.
It was dark.
It was dark. It
developed the characters very well.
Thank you.
Very well.
And it made one of the biggest plot twists in cinema history. Again, no, you're not my father. There's
a lot to be said about sequels, negatively and positively. I think we're more critical of sequels because we know why we liked the first one, and then the second one, it develops the storyline.
Or it's supposed to.
Or it goes in directions that we just don't like and we can't grasp, we can't connect with. Movie suggestion of the week. Movies that you should watch. Luke, what is your movie suggestion of the week?
Now, I'm going to go Ben style and make a circle.
Circles.
My movie suggestion is The Village. I know I talked a lot of crap about Shamalama and The Happening, but The Village is really good.
Village is really good.
And Sigourney Weaver's in it. And I think she was really hot in the 80s. She's not so hot anymore now. But go watch The Village.
He still thinks she's hot.
Shut up!
Yeah, my movie suggestion of the week is At the World's End / Shaun of the Dead / Hot Fuzz. If you haven't seen At the World's End, it just came out a little bit ago. Pretty funny. I liked the whole. Actually, gave a little tiny message at the end, but those three movies, which goes into my Someone You Should Know. Simon Pegg. He is pretty funny. He's been in some more movies recently. I guess him and J.J. Abrams really like each other because he's in all J.J. movies, the Star Treks and Mission Impossible. But Simon Pegg he's one of the kind of creators behind World's End and Shaun of the Dead. If you haven't seen those movies, go see them. Martin Freeman's in At the World's End and Shaun of the Dead, and
he was in those too.
Yeah,
I need to keep tabs on this guy.
I'm telling you, I don't lie when you should get to know these people.
I should get to know Martin Freeman.
Yeah.
Okay, what's next? Movie suggestion.
We did those.
What's the next one?
We're good. That is our show for this week. And there's so much to talk about with sequels. We only scratched the surface, so don't worry about it. Like I said, we always say we have so much to talk about. Comment below. Let us know what's going on in your lives. If you agree, if you have some suggestions of how we could do the show better, or...
And just a message for everyone leaving these comments, no, we're not going to show trailers and images from the movie because that's a breach of a copyright law, and we don't want to go to jail.
Yeah, at least not yet.
Us talking, that should be enough for you.
We'll wait till we're famous, and then we can just get out of it.
And then we could just do it Miley Cyrus style. We'll just pay the whatever. Justin Bieber. I hate all these kids today. Subscribe, comment, rate, like, share with your friends.
Peace and love.
Thanks for watching.
the Hulk is gonna kill us all.
I thought you were gonna say the Hulk is fixing the ship.
Yeah, well, no, he's destroying the ship. But first, the Hulk is killing everyone that are his friends, and now the Hulk is going to protect his friends that he just tried to kill 5 minutes earlier. I really don't get what was going on with the Hulk in that movie, and
all I want to know is when they're all flying around fighting different enemies, how are they all talking to each other?
Yeah, there was no earpieces. They
didn't have Bluetooth.
No.